What's up, y'all? Nightmare Baller 1. I just made this video to let y'all know about the time I met the hardcore legend Terry Funk. Alright. It was years ago. It was like 97, you know what I mean? I was like a little kid. How old was I? I was like I think 8 about to turn 9 or something like that. But as y'all already know, I've been pretty knowledgeable about wrestling since I was like a little kid, man. Like even when I was like, 8 or 9 years old, I knew some stuff that not the average 8 or 9 year old knew about wrestling. I used to stay up late at night, catch ECW, buy the tapes. You know what I mean? And trust me, it's not fun watching wrestling on videotape. Like True Slam said, it's not. It's really not fun at all. But yeah, man, I used to, love wrestling. I still do love wrestling. You know what I mean? As y'all can tell by my videos, but I used to just buy tapes out the ass and watch so much wrestling. And even at my age then, I knew about Terry Funk and I knew what he meant to the business. You know what I'm saying? So it was a few years, some years ago in South Carolina, they had like this legend show, and it was him, Greg the Hammer Valentine, some other people were here. I can't really think of them right now. But when I went to the show, man, like afterwards, we got to meet and greet with the wrestlers or whatever. And I didn't really get to talk to many of them because my mom was in such a hurry. When I saw Terry Funk, I had to say something to him. You know what I mean? And I was like, hey, man, he shook my hand. He signed something. I can't find it anymore. I haven't seen it since I moved. But yeah, he signed this picture I had of him, and he just talked to me, and I asked him what made him decide to wrestle, and what's his favorite match he ever had, yada yada yada. And he was just he was so cool. He answered all my questions, and he's a very soft-spoken guy, and he was so nice, you know what I mean, and he was just he is what you want. When you meet a celebrity, like somebody you looked up to, like let's say a singer, let's say little girls look up to Sierra, or aspiring rappers look up to Jay-Z or something like that. Basketball players, they meet Shaq or something like that. I've always looked up to Terry Funk, you know what I mean? I've always thought that Terry Funk was one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. And to meet him and for him to act like that, it really stuck out of my mind. And I've never forgotten that day. You know what I mean? He was just he was better than, he was nicer than what I expected. You know what I mean? He was just everything I expected him to be and more. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you want. You know what I'm saying? And he straight told me, he was like, you're a young fan. You're lucky, to be seeing some of the things you see now, because wrestling's at a great time at the moment, and it was getting to where it was going to be. You know what I'm saying? And I just wanted to talk about that for a little bit. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to make a video about it because it's just always been on my mind since that day. And I don't think I ever forget that day ever as long as I live. It's when I was there with my mom, God rest her soul, and she was like, oh, you got to talk to Terry Funk, yada yada yada. And I was upset at her because I was like, I could have got to talk to a lot more people if you wasn't in such a hurry. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it was just cool, And she didn't really like ECW, like I said before. She was a WWE mark, but she knew who Terry Funk was because all the years he put into the business. Oh yeah, but to answer some of the questions I asked him, he said his favorite match he ever had. When I talked to him, he said his favorite match was the I Quit match against Ric Flair. And he said, this is when I talked to him now. It could be totally different now. And he said the reason why he decided to start wrestling is because he figured, I can already, he said he figured I'm already tough, because he played football and some other stuff like that. He said, I'm already tough. I figured, why not wrestle? That's what he said, make some money off my toughness. She told me. But anyway, man, this is Nightmare Baller 1. I just want to talk about that day because I was just thinking about it today. I was just watching what was I watching? Some old Terry Funk match. I think it wasn't the day. It was a few days ago. I think it was Daily Motion. I was watching some old Terry Funk match, I just thought about it. I was like, I should make a video telling everybody about the time I met him. So there's the video. But anyway, Nightmare Baller 1, and I'm out.